Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to this episode of Jash Reads. Tonight, we will be continuing Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by K.A. Applegate. I wasn't tired anymore. At top speed, I raced back to my friends. I felt sick. I felt like my heart was going to burst. They had missed the deadline. It was too late, and they would all be trapped, like me, forever. Morph! I screamed as I closed in on them. Thought speak is like regular speech. It gets harder to hear the farther away you are. Morph back, now! Maybe the clock in the truck was off. Maybe 5 minutes one way or the other wouldn't matter. There! I saw them, 4 wolves moving relentlessly toward the distant city. Morph, now! I screamed as I shot like a bullet over their heads. How much time do we have? Marco demanded. None. That got them going. I landed, exhausted, on a branch. Cassie was the first to begin the change. Her fur grew short, her snout flattened into a nose, long human legs swelled and burst from the thin dog legs. Her tail sucked back in and disappeared. She was already more than half human by the time the first changes began to appear on the others. Come on, I urged them. What time is it? Jake demanded. You have about 2 minutes, I said. It was a lie. According to the clock, they were already 7 minutes too late. Too late. And yet, Cassie was continuing to emerge from her wolf body. Skin was replacing fur. Her leotard covered her legs. But the others were not so lucky. Ah! I heard Rachel cry in my mind. Her morph was going all wrong. Her human hands appeared at the end of her wolf legs, but nothing else seemed to be changing. I looked horrified at Marco. His normal head emerged with startling suddenness from his wolf body, but the rest of him had not changed. He looked down at himself and cried out in terror. It was an awful sound, half human, half wolf. This was worse than I had feared. I figured they could be trapped as wolves, like I had been trapped as a hawk. But they were emerging as half-human freaks of nature. They were living nightmares. Cassie ran from one to the next. Come on, Jake. Concentrate. Focus. Rachel, bear down, girl. Picture yourself human. See yourself like you're looking in the mirror. Fight the fear, Marco. I saw Marco roll his human eyes up and stare at me. His gaze locked on me. It was like he hated me or feared me. Both, maybe. I didn't move. If Marco needed me to concentrate, that was fine. But it sent a shiver of disgust through me. I suddenly saw myself as they all must see me, as something frightening, a freak, an accident, a sickening, pitiable creature. Slowly, Marco began to emerge. Slowly, the human body appeared. Rachel, too, and Jake. They were winning their battle. That's it, Jake, Cassie urged. She held his hand tight between both of hers. Come back to me, Jake. Come all the way back. I watched Rachel. She still had a small, shrinking tail. Her mouth still protruded. Her blonde hair was still more like gray fur. But she was going to make it. The clock must have been fast. A matter of 5 minutes one way or the other had determined their fates. I was glad they had made it. They were all human again. We did it! Jake gasped weakly. He lay on his back on the pine needles. We made it! That was close, Rachel said. That was way too close. It was so hard. It was like trying to climb up out of a pool of molasses. I'm human again, Marco muttered. Human. Toes, hands, arms, and shoulders. He checked himself all over. That was close, Cassie exulted. She gave Jake a hug. Then I guess she felt self-conscious because she ran over and hugged Rachel and Marco. They were all laughing, all giggling with relief. We're okay, Jake sighed. I was happy for them. Really, I was. But suddenly I didn't want to be there. Suddenly I desperately didn't want to be there. I felt an awful, gripping black hole open up all around me. I was sick. Sick with the feeling of being trapped. Trapped forever. Trapped. I looked at my talons. They would never be feet again. I looked at my wing. It would never be an arm. It would never again end in a hand. I would never touch anything, anyone again. I dropped from the branch and opened my wings. Tobias! Jake shouted after me, but I couldn't stay. I flapped like a demon, no longer caring that I was tired. I had to fly. I had to get away. Tobias! No! Come back! Rachel cried. I caught a blessed breeze and soared up and away, my own silent, voiceless scream echoing in my head. God. Okay, hang on. Coming down there. There. So I just had to wipe away some of the tears. I don't know. I don't think the camera's good enough to pick it up, but I was managed to cry during that. God damn. Let's see. So, I sort of wish that I actually had my voice crack while I was practicing doing this part. And I was really hoping that would come through again, but god damn. But yeah, I can do, fake crying with actual tears. So I just had to come down from there because, when I was practicing, I didn't know I was going to get that emotional. So, okay. I've come down now, and I can actually start talking and discussing things now. So that was an emotional roller coaster there. But anyways, yeah, this is one of the most fucking horrifying parts of the series. This is something you definitely will not forget. And this is in a fucking kid's book. I mean, this is for young adults. I mean, this is one of those scenes where I'm like, how the fuck did I survive my childhood? How could someone read that? I'm like, also, another thing, there's a theory that there's actually no 2-hour time limit, and that you basically force yourself into thinking there's a 2-hour time limit. And some people do use this chapter because those who think that, the Animorphs were past their time limit use this as proof for that theory that there's no actual 2-hour time limit. So, do you believe in that theory? Please comment below and, we can discuss that or discuss anything else in the chapter. Anything else in the chapter or, the book. Just, no major spoilers. Minor spoilers are fine. Major spoilers are a no-no. And if this lovely dramatic reading by me actually sparked your interest in this, book, if you're watching on the YouTubes, there's a link in the description. And if you're watching this on my bloggity blog, there's an ad under the video. Both will allow you to buy the book. It's a link to buy the book. And also, if you do want to talk spoiler talk, with me, in the YouTube description, there's a link to my Ask box on my Tumblr. And, just spoilery. And please, of course, like and subscribe. I blog because I really need attention. I need attention. I do this so I can get attention. I mean, look at me. God damn. Again, no kitties to show off this time because I'm packing and I just don't want to do the extra mile of bringing all the kitties in here. Sorry. And, let's see, my personal life. This video was out a little later than I intended to because I decided to watch the latest episode of Westworld. And I was like, I can cut it really fucking close. And I think I think I overestimated how well I can plan things. Because while I was watching Westworld, I, paused, I think, twice to do some laundry and, and packing, so, yay! So yeah, that's what's happening with me. So I'm getting so close to moving. I mean, packing, it's great to leave this house, but at the same time, I have memories here. Not all good memories, but it's like, it's hard. Okay. Now to the next part of the video. Now, this part I do sort of well wishes, giving good thoughts. And if you would like your own intentions mentioned here, please comment below, and in the next video they will be. So, and tonight, whenever you're watching this, I'm hoping, of course, that packing will go well and smoothly, and moving will go as smoothly as possible. On Tuesday, something important to the moving will be discussed, so, I really hope good things come of that. Let's see. God damn it, I just watched Westworld and oh, and I was about to say some Westworld spoilers, so I'll wait to a future video to, do any well wishes about, Westworld. And except for, I hope this season continues to be fucking awesome. So, and if you want to join in, I'm going to be, I don't just, say the well wishes. I also drink some sake. If you want to join this part, drink your favorite liquor or alcohol or whatever the fuck's lying around. And if you don't drink for whatever reason, I'm drinking water here, so you can chug away to some water or milk or soda or something. So, and I just realized as I did this, I'm doing this out of fucking order. Maybe in a few videos I'll be back in rhythm again, and then I'll be moving and I'll be out of rhythm. So, cheers. I'm sorry that I didn't mean to hit that. Damn. Okay. The next video will be more of Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by K. Applegate, and it will be at Tuesday at 2 a.m. or around there. Maybe a little before, maybe a little after, but definitely 2 a.m. So again, the next video will be Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by K. Applegate, and it will air around 2 a.m. on Tuesday. Woot!